The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They give him a gain of 37. The quick throw taken in by Diggs. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, still, you got injuries on? Got injuries on?
Play action. It's Locke. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's a dot.
Good effort
the
there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Oh, yes, good shit, DK.
Down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there. Luck throwing again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. On 1st and 10, Luck. It's complete to Diggs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Shit, man.
As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 8 yards out, the Bills will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out.
You get ball back, Stevie?
I don't even know, to be honest. Throwing out.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
Pick that shit, DJ. Come on, man.
Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Yep, Hollywood.
Play action now. Jackson.
How the fuck I know what he's doing? I should have just did off play, huh?
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Cold.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Pick that shit.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Riley, put your mic in.
Avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Luck.
What the fuck?
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
For
former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey.
Riley, you a bitch.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that.
Dude was wide open, though, bro. It should have never been
brings up a
overthrown
4th down decision.
Riley, you a bitch.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. A shotgun snap for Luck. He's going to fire one deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
Get your ass.
We've hit a wall, so to speak.
I'm coming for your ass. Safety, bitch.
Can you believe it?
That's
it's
2
the
of them.
second safety in this ball game. And this defense continues to dominate. How about 2 safeties in one game here?
You don't even put that on your goal sheet. This is something that results when you're playing really well on defense and the offense has nowhere to go with the football. Dominating performance.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Riley, pick your fucking ankles up.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly
gone,
as
bro.
he stopped for no gain. Second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
11. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Watch the run.
Looking to throw on second down. Luck. He's going to go for a big play into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Going for another safety, ain't he?
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete.
Oh, Trey White got killed on the double
in
move.
for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 82 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Third and 2, Rock going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. The Bills will add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And
How dare you play man against me?
When I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Oh, yeah, I was going to fuck you up.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown.
Damn, bro.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touched over there.
Marquise Brown. His second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Let me stop playing for Riley.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick.
Bro, Steve, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Riley said like 4-5 picks right now.
Bat it away.
Yeah, I need to lock in. I'm tripping.
Big play coming
Pressing
up. Here's
fucking
3rd and 10.
Hollywood.
I would expect to see some
Doing
pressure
that
here.
shit. I'm tripping.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Oh, shut up. Shit.
Kicked off near the 42. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
If you let Robbie beat you,
they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
He can't score. I ain't letting him score.
A yard here to the 38.
You got to
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch this dumbass nigga throw a pick.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kane. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards on that one. And a Raven
yeah,
first.
he gonna run it because he know fucking Jack's on his ass.
Yeah, you better run it.
Them fucking Jack's on his ass, boy. He scored. Man, I'm fucking man.
For a Baltimore touchdown. 22 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
Fingers. That signifies the fourth quarters here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the fourth quarter. What we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Go, go, go. Go.
Okay.
Check. Hey, Alpha. Check. Dude.
Stupid.
Hill shedding the tackle.
Stupid.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Riley ain't the only one that's going to run the ball.
And a Buffalo
Who's
first.
that?
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves them in pretty good shape. Cook following the penalty, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And this is Cook with the grab. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. 1 score down, here we go.
Damn, why you hit that?
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
12. Mike, 53, Mike. Hey, seam 6. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
Desperation time for Luck on 4th down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
I don't know what play he doing, bro. That's a weird...
They run with Spiller. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Again, they run it with Spiller. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Okay.
Oh, up, boy.
Yeah, he hard up, huh?
Boy, I thought he stripped your ass.
He hard up.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's
they're not letting me shake, bro.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
I took that shit out. I would have scored just now.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Yeah, I would have scored just now.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Man, what the hell is D-line doing?
12. Push him back. 80 weapon. Watch out.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
56, the one back. 56. That's what I do.
On the ground, it's Cook. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2. Check out. 180. Man, that's trash. Switch. Move.
Yeah, man.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Riley get it a cover 2 so he don't throw no out routes, dude.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. Now Locke.
Game, I lost to Raleigh. What the fuck?
Buda Baker with a pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
No, you had that tight end wide open.
I know, I was scared. I thought he was going to, like,
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense
I just want to say I believe I deserve not wasted careers in Baltimore no more.
Raleigh, I play the Barons next week. You going home?
We almost beat the Barons.
We went into overtime.
Absolutely.
It's like 20 seconds.
Like the last couple.
Whoa! Steve, don't let me play my game! Steve, I had to get off the mic and play my game real quick.
Chill, no, I played around. Chill out.
Nah. That's your fault. That ain't my fault. I had to unplug my mic because you getting in my head.
Nah, I wasn't getting in your head. I was laughing at your ass. It got nothing to do with you, bro. Nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because I came from a what? I think a 10 to 28 or 24 lead.
They were pretty adamant beginning of the year.
It never was that much, but it wasn't you, okay?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was my defense. Oh, Barons, I'm coming for you, nigga, boy.
But to win games in the playoffs,
you lied to the saddest dude in the league, bitch.
Anything is off during that time. You have some key injuries.
It's all good, G, because we know we're gonna win the Super Bowl. Fucking do to us and more.
This is how it ends. So I don't think it's a total loss of the season.
So Steve, I don't want you ever talking shit to me again.
Where they wanted to go.
Raleigh, why you think it's you? It's not you.
Charles Davis.
That's what they all say when they lose. I was just playing around.
This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
I'll let you come back into the game.
Now we just have to deal with a snow-filled parking lot.
Like, I'm not saying I'll let you, but playing, like, doing stupid shit. You ain't beat me, nigga. I beat myself. Every time in the playoffs, I beat myself. I don't lose to nobody fucking good.
Barons, I'm coming for you next. Let's see.